We were in year one together. He was only like this big. Now he's like this.
Morning, everyone.
Morning.
This morning, I'd like to talk to you about gratitude. And it goes like this. Gratitude is a powerful energy that we can all use to experience more joy, happiness, and contentment in our lives. It also brings us more inner peace and enables us to focus our thoughts on the things we do want, which of course is an essential part of achieving our goals. By being grateful, we open ourselves up to receive more of the positive things that we already have, things which enrich our lives and make us feel blessed. I'm not referring to material things, although there's nothing wrong with those at all. We are all having a physical life experience, which includes having material possessions. But these are merely illusions to help us to evolve closer to God. It is good to have goals, as they help us make an effort to achieve and accomplish. But it is the journey, in other words, the present moment, that we should be most grateful for. All things are temporary, and if we can appreciate them while they're in our possession, and still be grateful when they are taken from us, then we will surely be on track with moving forward, and understanding that there is no need to ever feel ungrateful. Without contrast or opposites, how could we ever understand gratitude? When things are taken from us, or people are removed from our lives, we have a natural tendency to get ourselves into a state of chaos. When this happens, we don't seem to understand why or what is going on. Yet chaos has order in it. Out of chaos, new order and structure emerge. And by recognizing this, we are better able to process the changes in our lives and maintain a state of calmness or awareness, or even better, a state of gratitude. We just have to look for the positive in everything, and that will help us to deal with whatever comes our way. The more you deal with, learn from, and accept, the more you can handle, and the greater your capacity to be grateful. Think about this. If you can focus on positive experiences throughout the day, such as the friendships you've made, the most amazing and diverse scenery you've ever seen, the unconditional love you received from your parents, or even the things you've done for others that have brought them happiness or peace, you open yourself up to receiving just that, because you are what you think. If you choose to do this every day, and feel this way every day, how grateful would you feel? Well, the more often you do it, the more gratitude you will have. And it will always take just a moment's notice. I used to compare myself to others all the time in all areas of my life, which made it extremely difficult to feel grateful, and instead kept me trapped while I focused on all the things I didn't have. This made my life very stressful and prevented me from exploring who I am and recognizing all the blessings in my life. But once I began focusing on self, I discovered the way to bring change in my life. Only by showing gratitude for everything I already had was I be able to create opportunities to receive more of what I did want and to feel happy and content with myself. I now realize that having less outside of myself enables me to recognize more of myself, more inside of myself. Everything you ever need comes from within you, and feeling grateful for that will enable you to stay open to receiving more instead of less. I have a great exercise for all of you to try out, which my wife showed to me a few months ago. When you're at home, get a sheet of paper, and on it, write your name down vertically on the left side. next to each letter of your name, write down as many positive words about yourself, beginning with that letter. Do this when you're just relaxing, and take your time. Go back to your list a couple more times after you think you're done, to make sure you get as many positive words as you can. Once you feel that you've got them all, give your list to your partner, your parents, your best friend, or your children, and ask them to write down any positive words about you that you don't already have. Once that's done, take a close look at all the words written about you. You'll most likely see a whole bunch of things to be grateful for. And I guarantee that you will feel really good about yourself. You may want to keep the list and stick it on the side of your fridge, or somewhere you'll see it every other day. I earn less money than all of my friends and family members, and I have a smaller house than most of them too. But I have more time to spend on the things I love, and less maintenance to do. I can't shop as much or hang out at the pub very often, but I can be great company in just about any setting. My side of the family all live on another continent, so I only get to see them every few years. But when I do, I feel so grateful. Although we don't see each other much, I still feel blessed just to have them. Because there are some people who haven't even had parents. And when I do see them, it usually means a break from work and going on a few outings to explore. I may have a very modest job title, but I don't have the stress level of the managers in charge. And my health is very good too. I don't have it all my way, but I have a good balance between work and play. I strive to do my best at what's required of me, while reminding myself how grateful I am for the opportunity. Try to be grateful every day for as many things as you can think of, just to give yourself a feel-good moment when needed. I'm grateful for the opportunity to earn an income, to have good health, to be able to walk or drive myself to places, to eat good food more than 3 times a day, to have a home and a garden, and to see different places and hear many sounds that life has to offer. I'm also grateful for the family and friends I have, the like-minded people I know, the love I receive from so many others, and the wisdom life reveals to me in so many ways. I'm grateful for my free will and unconditional love from Source, and even for the lessons that come my way. Sometimes less is more. Less busy, more peaceful. Less resistance, more acceptance. Less chaos, more clarity. Less anger, more tolerance. Less duties, more productivity. Less worry, more gratitude. Gratitude is about recognition of your gifts to yourself and to others. What is done for one is done for all. So it makes sense to be grateful for what you give and not just when you receive. So there's a whole lot more to be grateful for. All the things you say and do to help others each day. I believe that most of us have helped others so many times we couldn't remember them all. Going forward, whenever you find yourself struggling to recognize all the blessings life has given you, try focusing on all the positive and helpful things you've done for others. Being in a position to help others is truly a blessing, and any contribution you make to improve the life of another is well worth feeling grateful for. A definition of gratitude is a feeling or attitude that acknowledges a benefit that one has or will receive. What's interesting to note is that the study of gratitude within psychology only began roughly 10 to 15 years ago, possibly because psychology has usually been focused more on understanding distress rather than understanding positive emotions. People who are more grateful have higher levels of well-being and are generally happier, less stressed, and more satisfied with their lives and social relationships. Grateful people also have higher levels of control of their environments, personal growth, and self-acceptance. They also have more positive ways of coping with the difficulties they experience, are more likely to seek support from other people, and grow from the experience. Grateful people also have more positive coping strategies and are less likely to avoid a problem, deny there is a problem, or blame themselves. Those who are grateful tend to sleep better because they think less negative and more positive thoughts just before going to sleep. They are also more likely to show sympathy, generosity, and helpfulness, and sacrifice individual gains for the benefit of others. Being grateful can help turn negative things into positive ones. If you are having problems at work, be glad you have a job. If you're experiencing challenges, be grateful your life is not boring. Be thankful you don't have everything you desire, for if you did, what would there be to look forward to? Be thankful when you don't know something, for it gives you an opportunity to learn. Be thankful for your mistakes, for they will teach you valuable lessons. Be thankful for your limitations, because they give you opportunities for improvement. Be thankful for each new challenge, because it will build your character. Be thankful when you're tired, because it means you've made a difference. Gratitude is an expression of appreciation for what one has, and not for what one wants or needs. It is something which can be deliberately cultivated within, and also expressed to others, resulting in increased levels of energy and optimism. Gratitude does not mean that everything is happy and perfect, but if you're willing to change your frame of mind and be completely honest with yourself, then you can expect to discover a side of yourself that you were probably unaware of. It is not easy, but nothing great is achieved unless you're willing to put in the effort. The truth is, if you don't think that you're worth the time and effort, then who will? Instead of rejoicing in what we have, we tend to want something more, or better, or different. We can't be grateful because we are making comparisons and coveting other possibilities. When this happens, our ego is dissatisfied and we feel ungrateful. But when we want something more, or better, or different for the benefit of the community, this may be a manifestation of our devotion or our love, and then we are grateful for such commitments. The practice of gratitude enhances satisfaction and counters greed, and it links us to the divine. It is easy to be thankful for the good things, but a life of fulfillment comes to those who are also thankful for the setbacks. Gratitude can turn a negative into a positive. Find a way to be thankful for your troubles, and they can become your blessings. Thank you for listening.
Wow, I don't even know what to say. That was so, amazing. An attitude of gratitude.
Thanks.
All right, homeboy.